Hello, today I'm going to show you an awesome unboxing video by me for you. Today, let's introduce you this special drone, LMRC LM01 GPS drone by Asbww. It is a GPS drone with HD 1080p camera. It is for beginners and adults. FPV Wi-Fi drone. It is an RC quadcopter with GPS automatic return mode, 16 minutes flight time, and of course in 1080p HD Wi-Fi live video cam. Oh yeah, you will not have a risk of losing your drone if you use this kind of drone here. The drone comes equipped with an advanced GPS system on board, so that drone will return automatically when the battery is low or it is out of control range. This is very safe for beginners, of course. You have a sharp and crisp aerial images. The GPS drone features a full HD 1080p camera capable of capturing HD 1080p areas, photos and videos. It is 4 times clearer than 720p models. 3 times longer flight time. This sounds good. With up to 16 minutes of flying time on a single charge, that GPS drone, thanks to its advanced and efficient battery, will last 3 times longer than the cheaper models out there. Longer satisfying you will have with this drone. And I used it, I tried it, and this is real. It is about a quarter hour to flight time. It is equipped with a FPV. This is a first-person view mode, 1080p camera. That means, if you're flying this device, you can view effortlessly beautiful real-time videos and photos live on your mobile phone. The mobile phone you can equip on the bottom side of the remote. You can get a full stunning bird's eye view of your surrounding area. And this is right. It is a cheap, compact, small drone. The item weighed about 159 grams. And you have a lithium polymer battery included. Oh, yeah. The drone itself weighed about 160 grams. The flying time is up to 16 minutes. The maximum flying height is 400 meters. Whoa! The charging time is about 80 minutes. The battery capacity is 850 milliampere hour. Oh yeah, and you have a GPS system on board. You have a native video and a photo resolution of 1920 to 1080p. Oh yeah. I like this drone really much. It looks really beautiful. It comes with a black and neon design. And of course, you have to keep the parts of the drone out of the reach of children, because it is not for small children. They can eat it. This is not so good. So let's have a look what is inside. You have in the box one drone. You have 4 protective rings for the beginners. You have 10 screws on the protective rings itself. You have 2 type A propeller blades and 2 type B propeller blades for replacement. You have 1 remote control, 1 USB cable for reloading, 1 screwdriver, and 1 product manual. Oh yeah. That drone has good controllability and stability, besides supporting ordinary flight. It also has many other functions, such as a GPS outdoor fixed point, real-time image transmission, information transmission, mobile phone control, photograph and video recording, gesture recognition, surround flight, track flight, follow flight mode, one-click return, head free flight mode, etc. It's also with many safety measures such as propeller braid stack protection, a low battery alarm, automatic low battery return mode, and the height and the flight man's refractions. Oh yeah! Yeah, you have a lithium battery is used in that product, which has a charging and a discharging function with a battery voltage of 7.4 volt. The battery must be charged with a factory-provided charging cable. This is included. Awesome. Really awesome. I like it. It looks good. And it flies in a good condition. And it's easy to use for... if this will be your first drone, no problem to fly with that. Third thing is full load the battery. For this, use a smartphone connecting device, an AC adapter, to reload that. Awesome. Now, next step is installation of the protective rings. You should be sure to install the protection rings before using that drone. The protection rings is used to improve the anti-collision performance and reduce the damage of that drone when colliding with other objects. The protective rings should be installed in the position on each arm. And there it is easy to get in because there are little mountains on them, and this you have to push in the holes at the both sides. After this, use the screwdriver to connect these protective rings on the top of it. Yeah. Then you can lock the special screws, put in the accessory kit and make sure that the screws are locked to prevent the protection rings from being hit, the blades are falling off during flight operation. Easy, easy peasy. So let's perform this now on all edges of that drone here. The next thing is get the power into the remote. We are using three AA batteries for that. Open the and remove the battery cover on the backside. Put in the three AA batteries in the correct polarity. The battery installation direction are, if you have a spring, this is a minus pole, and on the opposite side, it is a plus pole. Take care of this. Then close the battery cover and screw on it. Job's done. Now the remote is have some power by using the three AA batteries, and then it works very well. Let's check this. Job's done. Awesome. So you should choose a wide open space with no high buildings around at the flight site. Otherwise, the GPS function will not work properly, which may result in the drone is falling and drop the floor. So, let's go. Insert the battery, then switch it on. Oh, there it is. Turn on all power supply. Turn on the remote, of course. Now, you can see there are 13 each other, and then we are going to the next step. Let's take our smartphone. The smartphone app is awesome, so let's do this. We are now connecting the smartphone app by using Bluetooth to the drone. Or it was an Wi-Fi network. I'm not sure about this. So here we are. Now we are connected to the drone, and you can see on the screen of your smartphone, here are 15 satellites on for GPS. On the right downside, you can see how much battery power and how much Wi-Fi connection. Awesome. And you can see in the center of your smartphone, the camera is having some fun and shows you what the drone is looking now. Here we are. So that is not the flight thing. Let's calibrate the compass. Press the compass key on the remote control. When the front indicator light on the drone is flashing quickly and the rear indicator light is gone out, the drone is in the calibration status. Firstly, perform a horizontal direction calibration. Now rotate 360 around. Yeah, here we are. Now perform a vertical direction calibration. Now you can see the nose is looking down and we are rotating 360 degrees. And here we are. Now the drone is calibrated. That you can see all LEDs position lights are on. Now the drone is calibrated and you can choose and use it. So the frequency matching between the remote control and the drone. Place the drone on the level ground, turn on the drone switch first, push the lever up and down, then everything is connected. Now we will do more because we are going to use the smartphone for it. The smartphone is really easy to use with the app of the drone. Then you can have a flight action. First step is calibration. Switch on first the drone, second switch on the remote, then the calibration, and then you have to the frequency matching between the two devices. So now start up the drone engine is the right and the left stick, and do this to do two directions and the engine will start working. If you will have a shutdown of the drone engine after the drone lands to the ground or other things, the drone engine will go automatically off after 2 seconds. But if you will instead shut down, take the right and the left lever and push them sideways. So now we are going to have the basic operations with it. Set up the drone on the floor, have a look that the satellite signal is great, GPS thing, and then you can push easily one button to lift the drone up. This is really easy because it is the one click lift off button and lift down button. This is really easy to use. You do not have to handle the drone. The only thing is the drone will do everything what is possible. And now let's perform a standard flight. Here you can see the left lever up, left lever down, and the drone comes down and up and down and up, etc. And if you like to strafe, do this with the left thing. You can strafe left and strafe right, rotate left and rotate left and right by using the left lever. The right lever is to go forward and backward, and of course strafing is on the right lever too possible. Right and left strafe, just really awesome. If you push the control lever forward, upward, you can use that drone by the remote. Really easy. There's one button, this is a speed up button. You have two modes of speed. If you push them, you can fly faster than before. If you push again, you can go into the beginner mode. That is a little bit slower than the other mode. This is really easy peasy. You can handle this. You can see I am a beginner, and you can see I can handle this really good. And it looks beautiful to fly that drone. Oh, it's really awesome. And what's awesome is the one-click return button. Each time when the drone takes off, the global position system of the drone will automatically remember the takeoff point. When you press that key, it will come back to the lift, the first lift up area, and get a landing area back, and job's done. Really awesome one-click return function. I like this return function so nice because it works. The second thing is you can communicate with the drone via your smartphone, and of course via the app too. First step is start the engine, and then you can choose the app on your screen to control the drone. It is awesome, but I like more the remote to use, because the remote has these levers and buttons. I'm using the smartphone more for videos and to see where is my drone or what is the drone seeing right now. This I like really more than this controlling via the app. But one thing is really awesome with the drone app, that is the follow me function. Follow me function is really awesome because it is one button on your smartphone app, and if you're pushing that button, the app, not the app, the drone will catch you on the screen, and it will come to you, and it will be follow you all the day long. Here you can see I'm going backward and the drone is coming to me. Awesome. This is an awesome thing. That means you can make a video with it instead, and while you're flying, the drone is in the following mode. Oh, I like this mode really much. It's awesome. But every time, look around you, that the drone is not hitting any objects. Yeah, do not use the product in bad weather, such as strong wind, for example. Please stay away from obstacles, crowds, high voltage power lines, trees, water, etc. and flying. Do not fly in the place where there's complications, electromagnetics. And you can have a video with that drone. Only push on the screen of your smartphone app the video or the photo mode, and then job's done. You have a video. Yeah, video shot. And it's really important to have a look around you all day long, and do not fly in the areas where it is not allowed to fly by relevant laws or regulations. Do not use this product in airports, stations, and their surroundings, of course. But with these tips, and then you have fun with it. Have a look here. It's really awesome. Oh, it's so beautiful to get a drone in the air, and you have all day long control with them by using the right and the left lever, or the buttons for the extra fly modes, etc. So let's go and have some fun now. And of course, do not fly too fast. Don't fly in areas with many peoples out there. This is important, and it is really important to do not hurt anybody out there, and yourself too. So the remote control is really easy to use. Now let's dip it on the floor. We are back on the floor, and thanks for watching. Yeah, please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback, and I hope to see you again on my channel soon. Oh yeah.